This plant is Polygala dalmaisiana, sweet-pea shrub. And I really like this shrub. It's a taller evergreen shrub. It is hardy down apparently into the low teens Fahrenheit. It is deer resistant. I've used it in very heavy deer areas and been successful with it, so it's pretty reliable. And in our area, it blooms virtually all year. The one that I have in the last 12 months has never been fully out of bloom. This one you see here is in Santa Barbara. This was taken on April 1st, and it's in full bloom. These do have a lighter bloom a good part of the year, and then they do a heavy flush in spring, and that's what you're seeing here. You're also seeing a few different shapes there so that you can see what people have done with them. These can get kind of leggy as they grow, so they take pruning well. It helps keep them denser. They can get a bit open and woody at the base, so some pruning, some selective pruning is good to tighten them up. So the color's nice as well. It's this kind of raspberry color with a white a little white in it, and they're just, instead of having just an evergreen shrub as a presence in the yard, you can use this and get some color out of the deal. So design-wise, what I use them, how I typically use these is in the back of a space where maybe I'm trying to screen a fence or soften a corner on a house, and I would expect the size of this to easily be between 5 and 7 feet. I've seen these a little taller than that, but I would say 7 feet is really, if you weren't going to do anything to this plant, it would probably top out around there. The book says it's much shorter, but I've never seen them as low as 4 feet, which is what the book says. And then width-wise, I leave room for about 5 foot in diameter, because again, I don't want to have to fight this and have the sides pruned tight and see some of the wood like you see down here on the bottom right in this photo. If I'm able to let the plant billow out and get the way it really wants to, then I don't end up with having woody bits showing because I'm trying to hold it back tighter than it wants to be. This is also near the coast. This is across the street from the ocean. So it takes seaside conditions very well. My dad lives in Monterey and he's next to the water. It's foggy there, the temperatures are moderate, and it really likes that situation a lot. Theirs seem to grow much faster and bigger than ones that are inland like I am. We get colder temperatures in the winter below freezing on a regular basis, and mine does fine. It handles that as long as the temperatures are in the 20s Fahrenheit, but they don't grow quite as quickly as the ones that I see by the seaside. These prefer full sun. You're going to get more bloom from them if you give them full sun. I've seen them in some part shade, which they do okay in. Also, water-wise, they are low to moderate water. I don't know about drought tolerance. I haven't seen them in that situation, but I give them kind of irregular water once they're established, and they handle that just fine. So a couple of companion plants: rosemary Tuscan blue, Coleonema pulchrum, and Echium fastuosum, all seaside loving plants and good color combos. That is Polygala dalmaisiana, sweet pea shrub.